The human body is amazing. It is a marvel of biological engineering, capable of incredible feats. One of its most remarkable abilities is its capacity to learn almost anything given the right conditions and effort. From the simple act of riding a bike to the complex task of speaking a new language, our brains are wired for learning and adaptation. This ability to acquire new skills and knowledge is what makes us uniquely human, setting us apart from other species. Think of your brain as a vast network of roads, each representing different skills and pieces of knowledge. Every new thing you learn is like building a new path in this intricate network, connecting different areas of your brain. The more you use that path, the stronger and clearer it becomes, much like a well-trodden trail in a forest. This is the essence of learning, creating and reinforcing pathways in our brain. Our brains are incredibly adaptable, constantly changing in response to new challenges and stimuli. This ability to change and grow throughout our lives is called neuroplasticity, a fundamental property of the brain. It's like having a brain that can constantly rewire itself to learn and adapt, no matter our age or circumstances. Learning is not just for school. It's a lifelong journey that continues well into adulthood and old age. Every day we encounter new situations, information, and challenges that require us to learn and adapt, keeping our brains active and engaged. Let's explore how this amazing process unfolds in our daily lives, shaping who we are and who we can become. Imagine you're learning to play the piano. At first your fingers fumble on the keys, the notes sound clumsy, but as you practice, something amazing happens. Your brain starts to create new connections between neurons. These connections are like pathways. With practice, these pathways get stronger and more efficient. This process of strengthening neural pathways is reinforced by repetition. The more you repeat an action or thought, the more ingrained it becomes in your brain. This is why practice is crucial for learning. It's like building a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. Think about how a baby learns to walk. It's a fascinating process that starts with small, tentative steps. It takes time, effort, and a lot of stumbles along the way. Each fall is a learning experience, a step closer to mastering the skill. But through repetition and encouragement, the baby's brain strengthens the neural pathways needed for walking. This is a clear example of how practice makes perfect. The same principle applies to learning anything new. It's not just about the physical act, but also about the mental processes involved. Whether it's mastering a new language, learning to code, or picking up a musical instrument, or becoming a skilled chef, the journey is filled with challenges and breakthroughs. The process of building and strengthening neural connections remains the same. Each attempt, each mistake, and each success contributes to our growth. Consider the example of learning a new language. Initially, it feels like you're swimming in a sea of unfamiliar sounds and structures. At first, the foreign sounds and grammar rules seem confusing. It's easy to feel overwhelmed. But with consistent practice, the brain begins to recognize patterns and make sense of the new language. Slowly, words and phrases start to click. Every new skill we acquire, from tying our shoelaces, which seems simple now but was once a challenge, to solving complex mathematical equations, which require logical thinking and problem-solving skills, is a testament to our brain's incredible ability to learn and adapt. Our brains are constantly evolving, adapting to new challenges and growing with each new experience. Learning is not confined to classrooms or textbooks. It's an integral part of our daily lives. Every time you navigate a new city, cook a meal from a recipe, or even have a conversation, you're engaging in the process of learning. Think about driving a car. At first, it requires your full attention, but over time, it becomes second nature. This is because your brain has created and strengthened the neural pathways needed for driving, allowing you to perform this complex task with ease. Even seemingly simple tasks like recognizing faces or recalling names rely on our brain's ability to learn and store information. Learning is the foundation of our ability to adapt, grow, and thrive in a constantly changing world. Section 5. Fueling the learning engine. Tips for improvement. So how can we enhance our learning abilities? Here are a few key strategies. Active engagement. Passive listening or reading isn't enough. Actively engage with the material by asking questions, summarizing information, and teaching it to others. Spaced repetition. Don't cram. Space out your study sessions over time to allow your brain to consolidate information. Sleep and exercise. Getting enough sleep and regular exercise are crucial for optimal brain function and learning. Mindfulness and stress management. Stress can hinder learning. Practice mindfulness techniques or engage in activities that help you relax and de-stress. Section 6. The role of practice and repetition. You know, the saying practice makes perfect really holds true when it comes to learning. Whether you're picking up a new hobby, trying to excel in a sport, or aiming to improve your social interactions, practice is the cornerstone of progress. Repetition helps solidify neural pathways, making it easier to recall information and perform skills automatically. Each time you practice, you're reinforcing these pathways, making the task at hand feel more natural and less strenuous. Think of it like walking through a forest. The first time you venture into the woods, the path is unclear and filled with obstacles. The first time you blaze a trail, it's overgrown and difficult to navigate. You might stumble, get lost, or feel frustrated. But with each pass, the path becomes clearer and easier to follow. Over time, what was once a challenging journey becomes a familiar and straightforward route. The same principle applies to learning a musical instrument, mastering a sport, or even improving your social skills. Each practice session is like another pass through the forest, making the path to mastery more defined. Consistent practice is key to achieving mastery. It's not about how much time you spend in one go, but about the regularity and dedication you bring to your practice. Don't be discouraged by initial setbacks or slow progress. Every expert was once a beginner who faced challenges and overcame them through persistence. Learning takes time and effort. It's a gradual process that requires patience and perseverance. The key is to stay consistent and focus on improving a little each day. Small, incremental improvements add up over time, leading to significant progress and eventual mastery. Section 7. Overcoming learning challenges. Learning isn't always easy. We all face challenges, setbacks, and moments of frustration, but it's important to remember that learning difficulties are not insurmountable. One common challenge is procrastination. We may feel overwhelmed by the task at hand and put it off until the last minute. To overcome procrastination, break down large tasks into smaller, more manageable chunks. Another obstacle is fear of failure. We may be afraid to try new things or step outside our comfort zones for fear of making mistakes. Embrace mistakes as opportunities for growth and learning. Remember, everyone learns at their own pace. Be patient with yourself, celebrate your successes, and don't be afraid to ask for help when you need it. Section 8. The joy of lifelong learning. Learning shouldn't feel like a chore. It's an exciting journey of discovery and personal growth. Embrace a mindset of curiosity and wonder. Seek out new experiences, challenge your assumptions, and never stop asking questions. The world is a vast and fascinating place, and there's always something new to learn. Read books, watch documentaries, attend workshops, travel to new places. The possibilities for learning are endless. Cultivate a love of learning, and you'll unlock a lifetime of growth, fulfillment, and intellectual stimulation. Section 9. Unlocking your potential, a future of learning. The human capacity for learning is limitless. As we continue to unravel the mysteries of the brain, we're discovering even more about how to optimize our learning potential. Imagine a future where personalized learning programs cater to individual learning styles, where technology enhances our ability to acquire knowledge and skills, and where lifelong learning is embraced as the key to adaptability and success. The future of learning is bright. Embrace your innate ability to learn and unlock your full potential.
So hit that subscribe button, ring the bell for notifications, and let's turn the page on a new adventure together. Get ready to experience books like never before, only on VBook 360. Like, comment, and share to support the channel and keep the video magic alive. Thank you for stopping by. And remember, every video has a story, and every story deserves to be shared. See you in the next video.